So, where should we start? Should we talk about the fact that United have just won against Liverpool at Anfield for the first time in the last 10 years, and the first time that Ruben has picked up a back-to-back win in Premier League history? Or should we talk about the fact that Liverpool and Onslaught has just lost once, twice, three times, 4 games in a row? Where should we talk about, chat? Listen, that's a lot to talk about. This game had everything. From a neutral standpoint, oh my goodness gracious. Let's talk about the first half. Let's talk about the second half. Let's talk about player performances, perspective on both the United side, the Liverpool side, and the main takeaways. Before we get to the review, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel. And make sure you comment your own thoughts about the game. I think the best place to start is with the lineup. The lineup which Liverpool played out with, the midfield which everyone was waiting for, the midfield which worked to perfection last season with Alexis, with Gravenberch, and Szoboszlai in the midfield. No words. Iketika not starting was a surprise. The back four, which is the best back four on paper, you can say, for Liverpool this season. As for United, the main takeaways was no Lenny Yoro starting, which to me was a surprise, and no Sesko, someone who scored in his last 2 Premier League games. No, he didn't start. Cunha started over him. And the game started off already 2 minutes into the game. Little miscommunication between Alexis and Van Dijk with the header. The ball gets to Amad Diallo. At the same time, Mbeumo, who falls down, gets up, is behind Gravenberch, makes the run. Gravenberch doesn't even look at him. He doesn't even decide to, you know what, let me go after him. Mbeumo makes the run in behind Virgil van Dijk. Amad Diallo with a great pass, and then Mbeumo makes a 1-0 to Man United. 2 minutes into the game. The whole Anfield shocked. I was shocked because I'm going to be real, before the game started, I predicted Liverpool to win 4-1. 4-1, 3-1, 5-1, whatever it was. I predicted Liverpool to win big. I thought Liverpool's lost 3 games in a row. United, that they've never done a back-to-back with Ruben. This is the game where I can see Liverpool just blowing up, exploding. Finally, Isak scoring, Salah getting back to his usual self. This is the game where I thought Liverpool's going to just explode. And 2 minutes into the game, they're 1-0 down. Okay, now this is going to show character. This is going to show where Liverpool are, because we've given them the pass. I haven't. A lot of people have given the pass. Well, you can't judge Liverpool. It's still too early. I mean, we're now mid-October, fam. We're about to enter, literally, November. They've played 10 games already, fam. Well, I mean, how many more games do you want to give them? So this is the game I'm now. Let me see the character of Liverpool. But United were the better team in the first half an hour. United looked like the team that was going to score the second goal. Nice little combinations play on the right-hand side. Bruno makes a great pass, I think, to Mbeumo or Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo with a cut back to Bruno. Bruno just outside the box, or maybe just inside the box. Great. Wide open. No one around him. No one surrounding him. Just hits the post. Just hits the wide off the post. And that should have been the 2-0. That should have been the 2-0. And I said it, maybe this is where they might regret it. Because straight after that, Liverpool had their best chance with Cody Gakpo. Great pass by Salah to Gakpo. And Gakpo hits the first time, hits the post. This done, he hit the post about 3 times. For the first time, he hit the post. Great fast touch to get out from De Ligt. And great strike. Hits the post, unlucky. The rest of the half, nothing from Liverpool. No creativity in the midfield. Alexis and Szoboszlai was non-existent. Gravenberch was the only really one that was trying to penetrate through the middle and try to find someone in the final third. Gakpo was the only really person that was dangerous. Oh, I forgot one more chance. Hey, I forgot. Isak's only contribution of the game. Towards the end of the first half, Konate manages to find Isak with a great pass in behind. Isak, okay, you can say it's a tight angle, but this is the kind of position that last season he was scoring with Newcastle. The year before, he was scoring Newcastle. This is, if Isak was on full confidence, this is the kind of chances that he would score normally. Very poor attempt. It never felt like, because the replay went behind him, it never felt like he actually was confident taking that shot. Anyway, the point is, Lamens with a great save, very good save. And of course, as I said, is that there was only contribution. Salah in the first half was non-existent. The fullbacks wasn't great. As for United in the first half, Ahmed Diallo had a great first half. And Mbeumo had a great first half. Bruno Fernandes had a great first half. Him actually played in the pivot where everyone's saying he's not a pivot, he can't play the pivot, but actually embracing him defending and trying to win balls, get the ball back, and he wasn't just rushing the balls, just getting the ball up. He was actually being patient with it. Great IQ when Bruno in this game, and Casemiro rolling back the years in the first half. The second half started, and Liverpool straight away after 5 to 10 minutes made the changes. No, I think they made the changes straight after. I think they made the changes straight after, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. No. Okay, that was they made the changes 50 minutes into the game. 50 minutes into the game. The first 15 minutes of the second half, I was like, let me see how Liverpool are gonna showcase in the second half. The first 15 minutes was quiet, no intensity. Gakpo once again had a chance towards the end, around the 65th minute, had a chance, hit the post again. So Liverpool was getting closer and closer and closer. And then Onslaught makes the change. And this is where I came out a couple of weeks ago and I said that this team reminds me of Real Madrid from last season. And there's so many similarities, which I'll get to. He made the change of bringing in Ekitike, bringing in Wirtz, and bringing in Curtis Jones. And at one point, when that changes was made, he took off Alexis, took off Gravenberch, which picked up a little injury, it felt like, at the second half on the Mbeumo, and took off Conor Bradley. So Sebastian went as a right back. Then he had a two-man pivot of Wirtz and Curtis Jones, and he played with two wingers and two strikers, and Isaac and Ekitike. Ekitike's first chance when he came on, minute into the game, took the ball, great control, went past 1, 2, 3 players, had a strike, just went wide. And it begged the question why he didn't start the game in the first minute. A couple minutes after that, Ekitike once again has a chance, goes wide. But you see the impact. You see how dangerous he is. He can create something out of nothing just by himself. He's got the ability to basically penetrate, go past 3-2-3 players with ease. And again, it begged the question why he didn't start. Then Isaac, who was non-existent throughout this whole game, goes off, brings on Kesa. After that, this is the whole point. Bringing on 2, 3, 4, 5 attacking players doesn't mean you're going to win the game. Again, it reminds me very similar to last season, how Real Madrid, where Carlo Ancelotti was very clueless and decided, you know what, if he's losing a game, if he's drawing a game, let me just bring on players, let me just bring on every single striker and just hope for the best. That's not the recipe to success. How the hell are you going to get the ball to them? Because, brother, you can't play a pivot of Wirtz and Curtis Jones. But Ruben, I don't know why he did that. It still baffles me. Took off Amad Diallo. Yes, I know he's on a yellow card. I don't understand how managers takes off players, even though they're on a yellow card. Amad Diallo was your best player and was giving you a lot of width on the right-hand side, because when he went off, the right-hand side was non-existent and United was playing way too deep. Way too deep. I don't care if he's on a yellow card. Trust your player for him not to get sent off in that position, because he's your best player. It's like NBA when someone is on 4 fouls or 5 fouls. I'm going to trust him not to get fouled, fam, or to foul someone. Weird decision to take him off, because after that, I think, what minute was it? 78 minute, Ekitike, no surprise, the man who goes in between the defenders, penetrates through the middle, couple little clumsy moments between the defenders and Liverpool players. Wirtz finds Curtis Jones, Curtis with a great cross, and Gakpo makes a 1-1. And at that point, I think everyone in the watch-along, I did a watch-along, everyone felt like, you know what, the second goal from Liverpool's coming. We've seen the script before. Liverpool will get lucky. Towards the last 5 minutes, stoppage time maybe, they'll get a late goal. Instead, the script writers had a complete different script. Instead of a Liverpool dagger, United managed to get the dagger. Cross inside, Maguire wins the ball, beats Konate with the header to make it 2-1. After that, Liverpool from the 84th minute, that wasn't a single moment. Salah then goes off, Frimpong comes on. Frimpong looks too small, looks too weak to do anything, and he just was spamming crosses, and towards the end, it became really just pray for the best, cross the wall, and just inshallah and cross. That's not going to be the way you're going to score goals. Getting the ball inside the box is not going to be the way you can score goals. And the game finishes. Let's talk about now the main takeaways and the main key moments of the game. For me, let's talk about the best players. The best players for me for United, I'm going to give United a lot of respect. Especially that back four in the second half, because they did a very good job in keeping themselves very close to each other, keeping it very narrow, and winning pretty much every duel there is in terms of the crossing. Lamins, you can tell, when you have a goalkeeper which you can trust, it gives a lot of reassurance to the back line, to the midfield, to the whole team, to the manager, and even to the fans. Having a goalkeeper that you can trust is the biggest factor. Because, bro, United fans haven't had that, or the United defenders haven't had that over the past couple of years, with De Gea towards the end of his tenure just being cheeks, Onana being cheeks, Bayanda being cheeks. Lamins give them a lot of confidence, whether that is cross comes in where you can catch it, whether that is couple chances 1v1 where you hope your goalkeeper can do the job, whether that is the low crosses, whether that is just anything. Lamins dealt with everything perfectly. The goal is not down to him. The midfield, Casemiro before he went off, was amazing. Amad Diallo was sensational. Doggy, when it came on, Frimpong and Salah did nothing towards him. And Mbeumo was very good. Cunha, the last, started the game a bit, but the last half an hour, his game management was amazing. Great game management to keep the ball, to get the ball to the final third, to win fouls, waste time. He was amazing. And Ruben, fair play to him. I had no hope for him to win back-to-back games. Now let's take it to Liverpool. My brother, Arne Slot, we need to speak, Ak. We need to have a conversation. I said it last year, I might have been a year too early, maybe. I'm going to be real. There is no way you can give him all the excuses there is. Because I'm seeing people say, well, you should feel sorry for him. He's got a lot of players that he has to deal with. Why am I feeling sorry for a guy who won the Premier League and now getting about 3 to 4 players that he can add to his team? Why the hell am I feeling sorry for him? The changes that you're making is not working. The lineup which you're putting out, why? This is the question for me. Why the hell are you going to start Ikatike in these kind of games? Why the hell is Isaac touching the ball 12 times? Why the hell have you yet to find a system? This screams Real Madrid from last season, where this is just purely on vibes and purely on, you know what? The players get me something. Individual brilliance FC. This was us last season. Because last season, our mistakes was our fullback is too easily vulnerable. Same thing with Liverpool this season. Our mistake last season that there is so much space between the defense and the midfield. Same thing with Liverpool this season. Our issue last season that the front trio, there's no chemistry, there's no cohesion. Same thing with Liverpool this season. Our issue last season that when we lose, when there's something that when things are not working out, there's no plan B, and our plan B is to bring players on and pray for the best, similar to Liverpool this season. You're out here complaining about Arsenal set pieces in the press conferences, yet the only way which you felt like you can score was set pieces towards the end of the game. You're too busy trying to complain to the fourth referee about time wasting when, brother, even if they had continued it to the 120 minute, you weren't going to score. You weren't looking likely to score towards the end because there was no creativity. You taking off every midfielder and bringing on attackers. How the hell are you going to get the ball to them? How the hell are you going to get ball to them? Bro, he is on a massive... I'm going to be real. That's a lot of pressure on him. That's a lot of pressure on him. I don't personally think they're going to sack him. I don't think, because Liverpool, they're not Chelsea. They're not going to sack him after winning the league last season. They're going to give him time. because he won the league last season. That's money in the bank for him. But fam, 4 games in a row. Frankfurt, Brentford, Palace, Villa, and Real Madrid, City, and Forest. Forget Forest. These next 4 games, Ak. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of eyes on you, bro. But listen, these are my thoughts about the game. Put down in the comments what you guys made of the game. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you soon with another video.